My fellow San Andreans, tonight I want to continue our streak of awarding our state's finest citizens. Tonight I want to honor a man who criminals fear, a man who keeps our streets safe, a man who may just be the bravest officer I have ever seen. Tonight we award the iconic Medal of Valor to the legend, John Arma. Mr. Arma, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Governor.
Look, Mr. Arma, you've been serving our community for a long time now, and your service has continued to show in the dedication and bravery, and all that bravery that all these deputies should strive for. You've kind of set the bar. Now, I can go on and I can talk about your countless pursuits that you've stopped, or, I could just tell about the main historic moments in the line of duty that were very recent. So I think we'll talk about that and why you really deserve this medal today here. I don't know which day it was. Which day was it, Mr. Arma?
This would have been on the 15th.
All right. Well, on the 15th of August here, the units of the Los Santos County Sheriff's Office, the LSPD, and SASP were chasing a group of assailants with Class II firearms around the grand city of Los Santos. These awful and hateful individuals were firing upon our units and driving recklessly throughout the city, putting our citizens in a larger danger. And after a long chase, the suspects barricaded themselves in a warehouse in South Los Santos. Officers rushed to block all the exits and prepared to breach. Now, you see, Mr. Arma, he was watching from above and operating the Air 1 camera alongside LSPD lead officer and pilot Lars de Boer. Arma saw this danger on the roof. He saw how all the men could easily reach the roof and unload chaos onto his fellow units below. And he commanded the officer Boer to bring down the helicopter. He told him, I'm going to rappel onto that goddamn roof. And he did. Mr. Arma, in a moment of chaos, he went down there. And he didn't want his fellow officers to be shot at like targets. And he breached from the roof. Now, after the hell was put on earth in that factory, an explosion went off, and flames erupted from the chaos within. And, it's best said by Officer Boer, I have to take his writing here, is that John's action on this day will inspire units for generations to come. You see, Deputy John Arma was carrying down units by the dozen, making many trips up and down the countless flights of stairs. And he was commanding the whole scene. He was commanding all of the units amidst the chaos. And John Arma led his units to save many officers and medics and suspects from the burning factory. And today we honor his bravery, and I am proud to have him join the many others carrying the Medal of Valor. So thank you, Mr. Arma. And if you wanted to say some words.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. I appreciate this award and accept it. I just want to say I'm Deputy John Arma, and I want to continue to protect and serve the entirety of the state of San Andreas and its people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now, Mr. Kingsley, you were working with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You were a deputy yourself. I mean, what do you have to say about this? The bravery and how other deputies should strive for such actions, such as John Arma.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat there. David, in all my time on the force, there have been very few officers that have put the job and their lives on the line quite like Deputy Arma here. I mean, above and beyond the call of duty, I could think of no finer deputy that I would serve alongside. I mean, even just coming to accept this award, he put a wanted, dangerous criminal behind bars in our parking lot. I mean, if that doesn't speak to the kind of man he is, I don't know what will. And definitely, he deserves this medal.
Thank you.
All right. Well, my fellow citizens in San Andreas and the deputies and the officers as a whole, we want to thank you tonight for tuning in here, and we hope that this story inspires you to go about your day just a little brighter and know that there are people out there like Mr. Arma who are there protecting you. All right. Thank you, everybody.